Hi guys, welcome to my channel and another Christmas 2024 taste test and review. This time I'm going to be going for Morrisons. So once more, there's only one savoury item, guys. This is lunch, so it's going to be super sweet. I'm going to kick off with these gingerbread latte twists. Danish pastry plat with a gingerbread latte flavour filling topped with sugar sprinkles and a sweet glaze. It'll be interesting to see what I make of these compared to the ones I got from Asda. I so wanted to have this for breakfast, but I was not up for filming until I'd had at least 2 coffees. So it's got little, I think they're icing snowflakes on it, which is quite pretty. They look good. It feels okay. There's a hint of gingerbread smell to it, but it doesn't really smell like a gingerbread latte, but let's see how it tastes. The pastry is flaky. The filling is lovely. Although I'd say it's gingerbread more than gingerbread latte, and the snowflakes on top add a bit of sweetness to it. Definitely more of a gingerbread taste, but not too strong. Really good. I like these a lot. I think the Asda ones were probably a bit better, but these are also good. There are a lot of mince pies in this particular video, so I'm going to go first for one of the iced mince pies. I do quite like a mince pie with icing on it, although not ones you can really heat up. Short crust pastry pies filled with mincemeat, topped with soft icing. So this is how it looks. The icing is tight to the case. Looks to be a decent bake, holds together well, and yeah, decent size and good weight to it. I'm going to cut this in half. As I say, there's a lot of sweet stuff and I need to get to the end of this without feeling too sick. So you can see it's absolutely crammed with filling, which I love to see. I wouldn't mind it if the pastry was a bit more buttery. However, it's sweet, it's delicious, that filling is succulent. The icing isn't too thick, so it adds a little sweetness, but it's not overpowering. These are a hit. Leberkuchen hearts, which I'm probably pronouncing completely wrong. Chocolate coated spiced biscuits with an apricot filling. Ooh, that apricot smell is strong. Quite big. I was not expecting it to be that large, so I'm actually going to cut this one in half. That lets you see the filling, and it's got a mix of milk and some dark chocolate on it. That spiced apricot flavour is good. I couldn't eat a lot of them. I find it quite rich, and if you don't like apricots, then I wouldn't go near these. Nice, but not amazing. It's just not my type of food, but if you like them, yeah, they seem to be good enough. I'm going to try one of these festive reindeer cupcakes. Sponge cakes topped with coloured icing, so I'm guessing there's no real flavour. I like my cakes to have a flavour to them, even if it's just vanilla. So it doesn't look that great when you take it out of the wrapper. It's very crumbly. There's actually a lot of sponge left in the cake case. I suppose it's festive, but it really does look a mess. So when you cut it, it just falls apart. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say I think these are aimed at children. However, just the fact they don't hold together and how messy they look when they come out of the case is enough to put me off. But let's give it a taste anyway. The sponge is soft. The icing is sweet. It's so bland though. Literally, it's just a mouthful of sweetness. And yeah, even if it is aimed at children, I think, you know, they want flavour as well. Yeah, I wouldn't waste your money on those. Make your own. I'm going to go for more pies. These are 4 cherry Bakewell mince pies. 4 all butter pastry cases with mincemeat filled with glacé morello cherries, frangipane sponge and topped with flaked almonds and a sweet dusting. I know not everyone likes cherry bakewell, but I do, and I'm excited for these. I hope they aren't going to disappoint me. Again, a decent size, holds together well, and a good weight to it. You can see the inside with the morello cherry and mincemeat filling out the bottom. There is definitely that cherry bakewell taste, but it is a mince pie. It's different, but really good, and I like that a lot. The cherry bakewell flavour is more of a kind of aftertaste. It's sweet, but not overly so. I wouldn't mind having a bit more filling and a bit less of the frangipane, but other than that, as I say, I like them a lot. The token savoury item of the test next, I think. Parmesan garlic and cheese twists. Yes, I'm not trying to pronounce that because I will absolutely butcher it. You get quite a few in the pack. Decent length, good colour. Very delicate cheese flavour. The garlic comes through, it's not too strong, which I guess is a good thing. I like them, however, I would prefer it eaten with a dip because on its own like this, it is rather dry. But crispy, crunchy, cheesy, delicious. 6 cranberry and clementine stollen slices. Cake slices with dried cranberries, clementine and marzipan, infused with amaretto. This product includes alcohol. This is one slice. You can see all the fruit bits, the icing sugar on top. It's a bit sticky, but it seems to be baked well. Look at that big juicy cranberry. Let's see what this tastes like. Quite stodgy, soft. You get a warming sensation from the amaretto. The fruit is chewy and adds variation in texture. However, I think I would prefer it without the amaretto in. It's nice, but yeah, I prefer my food without alcohol. If you like alcohol in your food, these are good, in my opinion. Next, it's one of these 8 Black Forest shortbread rounds, studded with Belgian dark chocolate chunks and sweet cherry pieces. Black Forest seems to be another flavour that seems to get big around Christmas, and that only seems to have happened in the last couple of years. I think once the salted caramel craze had died down. So this is what it looks like. I have to say, not as spectacular as I would expect for something that is the best product, especially when it's designed especially for Christmas. It's very uneven. And also extremely crumbly. The biscuit is chocolatey. It's got that shortbread texture to it, but I would prefer a plain shortbread. A chocolate flavoured shortbread is not for me. However, if you didn't have the chocolate flavouring in the shortbread, it wouldn't be a Black Forest flavoured biscuit. The fruit is nice. That cherry flavour is good. They do have that Black Forest taste. However, I do think other supermarkets have done it better. So these are good, but there are better products on the market. All butter pastry, caramel and maple tarts. 4 all butter pastry cases filled with salted caramel filling. There we go, salted caramel again. Maple flavour sponge and finished with a bronze dusting. These could be delicious or they could be horrendously sweet. Overall, I've been happy with the quality of the Morrisons products, except for those reindeer cupcakes. So this is how it looks. The filling is a bit uneven and the case crumbles quite a bit when you're trying to take it out of the foil. Where have I left the knife? Here it is, under the stollen. So you can see it's completely broken apart when I cut into it, but you've got a lovely thick caramel there. I'm so glad I got a plate. That flavour is not as strong as I was expecting. I can taste the caramel and I can taste the maple. I'm not tasting the salted part. The pastry case is very dry. It's not super sweet, which is good. It's quite a delicate taste. It's nice, but I think I would prefer more of a buttery pastry. Maybe a bit more of that caramel just to, you know, amp that flavour up a bit. The final product of this taste test, mince pie fudge. Flavoured fudge with raisins, mixed peel and mixed spice. It's a very, very crumbly fudge. It definitely smells like mince pie. You can see the chunks of fruit in it there. I think this is my favourite item of the taste test. Utterly delicious. You've got that sweet fudge taste. The fruit is juicy. You can taste the raisins and the mixed peel. It's beautifully balanced, sweet, delicious fudge. Highly recommend this. So, as ever, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you'll come back for the next video, but until then, take care. Bye.